I'm going to record a new video for you today, and I'm doing something slightly different. I know that a lot of yogis who have been practicing for a long time sometimes get a little tired of their practice, which becomes a little samey. And also what happens sometimes is that we come to the point where we want a little more from our practice. We know already that yoga is great for flexibility and tone, but there are some fitness benefits that yoga by itself alone does not necessarily help us with. So things like cardiovascular training and revving up the metabolism so that you really scorch calories, things that we more associate with more cardiovascular sports like running or cycling or faster activities. So what I wanted to do today is introduce something called YogaShred to my yoga class. So this was originated by Sadie Nardini, and I've just done her training. So this is going to be a YogaShred Inspired class. So the beginning and the end is going to look much like my normal powerful yoga flow, but I'm going to insert 12 minutes of YogaShred in there to try and give us more of a holistic, a really well-rounded fitness and yoga benefits. So we're going to get the benefits of yoga, and then we're going to get the cardiovascular, the metabolism, and the calorie burn as well. Okay, so I'll show you some modifications. Don't be scared. As always, take it to your level. Modify when necessary. I will show you alternatives as we go through. Okay, so enough chit chat. Let's come to stand at the top of our mat. We're going to start in mountain pose, and we're going to begin with a kind of normal warm-up, normal for me. All right, so let's begin with the feet are sort of hip distance apart, tummies in nice and tight, standing tall. Let's lift the shoulders up and then bring them back and down in a sort of relaxed, normal position for mountain pose. All right, and let's begin breathing in and out through our nose for now. When we get into the YogaShred, we'll need to breathe through our mouths because we'll need more oxygen. Okay, so let's start with a big breath in, reaching up high, inhale through the nose. And as we exhale, let's fold forward. Let the fingertips rest wherever is comfortable. If you want to have blocks in front of you, or just rest the fingertips on the shins or on the thighs with the knees very bent, whatever works for you. Okay, so a forward fold, it's early days. Let's take care of the hamstrings by keeping a little bend in the back of those knees. So let's inhale right here, lift and lengthen through the upper body, sort of a little half lift. And exhale, still with the knees bent, let's just fold forward. And let's just hang the upper body here. This doesn't have to be static. You guys know I like to move with my yoga. Okay, so this forward fold, none of the poses ever really need to be static. Do what feels good for you. Okay, maybe bend one knee a little bit more than the other and flow from side to side, just slowly and gently warming up through the back of those legs. Okay, then let's inhale, lengthen through another half lift. Exhale, fold, and then we're going to roll it back up to standing. So tailbone tucked under, rounding through the back. Big inhale up, and exhale, forward fold again. Little knee bend in the knees. Inhale, lengthen and lift the upper body. Exhale, fold, still with the knees bent. And inhale, come on up. And exhale, forward fold. And again, inhale, lift, and exhale, fold. And one more time. Let's inhale, come up to standing. We're going to take it into a sun salute. And exhale, swan dive forward, fingertips on the ground or on your shins. Inhale, lift the chest. Step or jump back to a plank pose. Okay, so I stepped back just now. Take it to your level. In future, I'll probably jump back because I can't help myself. All right, to take it through lowered plank, again showing you the modified version. Knees come down, bend at the elbows with the arms in close to the body, bring the chest down, and inhale up to a little cobra. So with cobra, we're lifting up the chest and reaching it forward. You can press down a little bit on the hands, but it's really a chest opener, a back bend. You're strengthening through your upper back. Okay, later on in the class when I take this to an upward facing dog, you can keep it in cobra if you're taking care of any back issues. Okay, toes tuck under with a strong length through the whole body. Press it up through plank, lift up through the hips, and then sink the heels down towards the mat in your down dog. So a strong plank coming back up to the down dog so that we don't crank the back all over the place. Okay, so sinking the heels down in down dog is our first down dog. Let's pedal the heels out to begin to warm up through the back of those legs. And remember, when we're in down dog, we're sinking the heels towards the mat. It doesn't necessarily matter if the heels get down to the mat or not. That's just the action. That's where you're heading. That's what you're doing. You're pressing the heels down, okay? And where they reach is where they reach. Tummy's in nice and tight. Remember, if you have any wrist issues and you're taking care of your wrists, think a lot about pressing the fingertips down into the mat. That eases some pressure off of those wrists. Okay, so we're going to bend through our knees and we're going to walk or hop later on up to the hands, back into our forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the chest. Exhale, fold. So let's go through another sun salutation for our warm-up, choosing your level. So inhale, come on up to standing. Exhale, swan dive forward, knees bent just as much as you need them to be. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Knees, chest and chin, or lower plank with the elbows in close to the body. Cobra right here, or you can take it into your upward facing dog where the hips are off the floor now, with the abdominals engaged. Take it into your down dog through your plank. You could even add another little push up there for some extra strength building through the arms and the shoulders and the chest. Bending through the knees, step or hop up to the hands, and inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Let's run through that again, choosing your level all the time. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, swan dive forward, breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Knees, chest and chin or lower plank, cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up or just meet me in down dog, sink those heels. Bend through the knees and step or jump into the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Let's inhale, come up to standing one more time through, and then we're going to add some poses. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Do you see how I bend my knees when I jump back to plank? Less stress on your back and your knees, okay? Knees, chest and chin or lower plank, cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up and down dog. Let's hold it here in this down dog, sinking the heels down to the mat. Tummy's in nice and tight, lengthening through the upper body. So push away with your fingertips and the balls of the hands and the heels, even the ball, even trying to lift up through the toes. That really engages the heels, pressing down through the back of the legs. All the time, tummy's engaged to support that back. Let's lift the right leg up for our first dog splits. And as that right leg lifts, we push both heels away. Push away the standing heel, push away the lifted heel. Doesn't matter how high that leg goes. Once you feel that stretch in the back of the standing leg, okay, you find your edge and you work there. Let's bend that lifted leg, bend the knee, and open up that right hip. You can continue to have your shoulders and your upper body facing down towards your mat, and you just open up the right hip, taking that right foot over to your left side. So you should feel some stretch there through the right side of the hip and into the obliques on the right. Okay, come back to the center, lift that right leg up. We're gonna push forward to a plank pose and crunch that right knee in. Dog splits. We're gonna crunch the right knee in, take it to the right tricep. Dog splits, crunch the right knee in, take it into the left tricep. And do that again. So dog splits, plank crunch. Dog splits, plank crunch, right elbow, right knee to right elbow. Dog splits, plank crunch to the left elbow. One more time, dog splits, plank crunch. Dog splits, right knee, right elbow. Dog splits, right knee, left elbow. One more time, plank crunch and hold. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And step that right foot forward. Take it out by the right hand. And even step your back leg out to the left so that you have a wide, stable base, okay? With that front knee bent into a nice strong lunge, this back knee can go down if you need more support. Okay, but if not, if you're strong enough to take it up, go ahead and take it up. And let's take it into our first crescent lunge. So to come into the crescent lunge, try coming in with a bent back leg. Okay, that tucks the, that makes a more neutral position for the spine and the lower back. And then you can go ahead and lengthen through that back leg. Good, then check the front leg. If you can lunge deeper into that leg, go ahead and do so. Just watch this front knee. It wants to be above or behind the heel, not out over your toe. Okay? If this is getting too much on the arms, you can bring them down and rest. If not, let's all inhale and lengthen through the upper body. Okay? Always creating more space wherever we can, whenever we hold a pose. Okay? So let's inhale, lengthen through this upper body. If you are comfortable with a back bend, as you exhale, you can take that into a back bend as much as you like. Again, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, maybe a little back bend. One more time. Inhale, lengthen again, and exhale, open up the chest wherever you are. Good. Let's exhale, bring hands down to the mat. We're going to step back to a lifted leg plank if you like, or just a regular plank. Knees, chest and chin, or lower plank, cobra, or up dog. Lower plank push-up, or just meet me in down dog and lift that left leg up for dog splits on the other side. Good. So shoulders, upper body facing the mat. Press down into the fingertips. Sink that standing heel down. Bend the top knee and go ahead and open up that left hip, keeping the shoulders facing the mat for now. So just warming up through the back body, through the hips and the hip flexors. Good. Lift that knee a bit higher. And then back to our dog splits. Plank crunch with the knee coming straight in. Dog splits to the left elbow. Dog splits to the right elbow. Dog splits, plank crunch. Tummy's in nice and tight. Dog splits, squeeze the abdominals each time you come in. To the right elbow, one more time. Dog splits, plank crunch. Dog splits, left elbow. Dog splits, right elbow, and then last time dog splits, plank crunch and hold, lift and squeeze, and lift and squeeze, and lift and squeeze, and step that left foot forward to the left hand. Okay, open up those legs so you have a nice supported base. Coming up to our crescent lunge, let's bend that back knee. Good, and then if you're comfortable, you can go ahead and lengthen. This can be a kneeling crescent lunge if you prefer, okay? But let's all inhale, lengthen through the upper body. Pull the ribs up, out of the waist. Good, and reach the fingertips long. And each time you inhale, lengthen a bit more. You should feel a great stretch through your right hip flexor and back through those right quads. If you have the back bend in you, inhale and lengthen. And exhale, little back bend. And one more time, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, open. Good, let's bring those fingertips down. Stepping back to a lifted leg plank or regular plank. Knees, chest and chin, or lower plank. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push-up, or just meet me in down dog. We're going to bend through the knees and step or hop into the hands. And inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. We're going to inhale and stay standing. Big inhale, come on up. Let's take it into a blowing palm. So grab the right wrist with the left hand and reach up high. And as we exhale, we're going to drop over to the left side. Okay, if you feel comfortable, you can step that right foot over to the outside of your left so you get even more of a length. So you could feel a stretch all the way through the right side of your body. So it's like a little half moon, crescent moon shape. Inhale, let's lengthen again. And then as we exhale, drop open to the left a bit more. And one more inhale and lengthen. And exhale, drop open. Good, let's inhale up and release those arms. We'll take it to the other side. So it doesn't matter if you did a different side just now. Now do the opposite. Inhale, reach up. I'm on my left. So reaching up with my left arm, grabbing the left wrist with my right hand. And as I exhale, I'm dropping over to the right side. And my left foot is crossed over my right for a little more lengthening through that left side, going all the way through the side of the hips, through the waist, through the side of the shoulders and the side of the arms. Let's inhale and lengthen. And exhale, drop open. One more time, inhale and lengthen. And exhale, drop to the right. Good. Let's inhale, open up. Come back to the top of your mat. We're going to take it through another sun salute with another little sequence of poses. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Bent knees for support. Okay, knees, chest and chin or lowered plank, cobra or up dog. Lowered plank, push up and down dog. We're going to lift the right leg into our dog splits and step straight into a warrior one. So back heel goes down perpendicular to the front. Inhale up to your warrior one. So if you feel uncomfortable in a warrior one, a traditional warrior one position, just make it another crescent lunge. That's totally fine. Okay, if you're fine with a warrior one orientation of the feet, then use warrior one. Whatever you feel comfortable with, it is your practice. Okay, but let's all lift up and lengthen just like we did with the crescent lunge. Lunging into this front knee, making sure it doesn't go out over the toe. In fact, if you look down, your right knee should be open enough that you can see at least your big toe. All right, let's take a big breath in here, pushing down through your back heel, and exhale, open up to a warrior two. So for those who were uncomfortable in the warrior one, maybe your knee did not feel right, warrior two shouldn't give you so much trouble, okay? So what you're looking for is for your foot to be facing the same direction as your knee. And if you have any knee issues, that should be a strong, stable position for you. So if we're in warrior two, let's lunge a bit more deeply. Let's try and get a right angle with this front leg. Strong arms, tummies in nice and tight. Shoulders are over the hips and they're backing down away from the ears, not crunched up by the ears. Okay, nice strong arms. Big breath in here. And exhale. Let's take it into a reverse warrior. Choose your arms. So I like to push my front arm in front of me in the opposite direction to the top arm, which is reaching back towards the back leg. If you need a little support, you can totally have this left hand on your thigh. Actually, that allows you to reach up a little more, get a little more length through your top arm. Okay, big breath in. Stretching, of course, through the right side now, maintaining this warrior lunge. One more big breath in here. And as we exhale, we're going to come down to extended side angle. Let your right arm rest on your front thigh. Reach up and over. Top shoulder open. If you like and if you're comfortable, your top hand can begin to reach down towards the mat. But if you do that and you find your upper body as this, and your top shoulder then turns to the ground, it means that you're not really ready for that yet. It's way better to come up here, rest on this thigh, and allow this shoulder to be wide open, okay? So you want your whole front body facing the side of the room. You want your front body to be open, your shoulder to be open. Tummy's in nice and tight, reach nice and long. We're gonna flow now between the peaceful warrior and this side angle. So inhale, come on up through the center, keep the warrior legs. Exhale, reach to reverse warrior. Inhale and exhale into side angle. And flow like that for a few breaths. Exhale and inhale. And exhale on the reach. Inhale as you pass through the center. Oh, you might begin to feel that warrior lunge now. Good, one more time to peaceful warrior. And side angle. Good, tummy in tight, reach this one more time. We're gonna bring the top hand down to the mat, one hand either side of the front leg. Reach it into a lunge. We're gonna lower our back knee down to the mat and shift the hips back. Lengthen through the front leg into a half splits. And let's inhale, lengthen through our upper body. Tummy in nice and tight, take the right hip back. And exhale, fold in towards this leg. And we can flow with our breath still here as well. I like to inhale, lengthen through the upper body. Exhale, gently reach down. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. One more time. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale and fold down. So shift back forward into that lunge. Tuck the back toe under, lift the back knee up. Step back to plank. Lifted leg plank if you have it in you. Knees, chest and chin, or lower plank. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up and down dog. Lift the left leg this time. And big step forward, starting out with our warrior one. Okay, so back heel goes down. Front knee is bent at 90 degrees. Inhale up. Remember, the alternative for the warrior one is crescent lunge. But let's take a few breaths here, whichever one you're in. Lengthen it through the upper body, lunging strongly into this front knee. Good. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale. One more time in warrior one. Inhale and lengthen. We're going to exhale and open up into warrior two. So I'm going to be doing this little warrior flow sequence backing you now. Okay, so I'm lunging into my left leg, working on a 90-degree angle. For warrior two, remember, tailbone tucked under, shoulders are stacked over the hips, and they're not up by the ears. They're backing down in like a relaxed mountain pose kind of position. That's where we always want our shoulders to be resting, but the arms are reaching strong. Tummy in nice and tight. Let's have one more big breath in here. And exhale, taking it into your reverse warrior. Choose your arm. You can have this right hand resting on your thigh, top arm reaching up and over. Remember, left shoulder open. Okay, and maintain your warrior lunge. And a few deep breaths here. If you want to engage the abdominals more, you reach that bottom hand in the opposite direction. You really have to engage the abs to support the upper body there. Big inhale. As we exhale, let's bring the hands down to our side angle, choosing either to rest your arm on your top thigh or reach it down. But remember, if you're reaching that left hand down, open up your right shoulder. Good. Big breath in and exhale, lengthening all the way from your right fingertips to your right toes. Good. Inhale there and exhale. Let's flow between peaceful warrior. Inhale here, exhale, inhale here, and side angle. Good. So control your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time each side. So inhale and exhale. Good. Bringing both hands down to the mat. One hand either side of that front leg. Lift the back heel up into a lunge. We're going to lower the back knee down to the mat, and we're going to shift the hips back for our half splits. So this is a nice preparation. If splits is something you're working on, this is a nice safe way to stretch out those hamstrings. You can keep this front knee just as bent as you need to as you improve the flexibility of that front leg. So let's just flow with our breath. Inhale, lengthen, bring the left hip back. And exhale, just release the upper body towards the leg. Inhale, lengthen through the upper body. Pull the tummy in tight. And exhale, fold down. And inhale and lengthen. And exhale and release. Good. Bend through your front knee again. Back into the lunge. Tuck the back toe under. Step back to your plank or a lifted leg plank. Knees, chest and chin, or lowered plank. Cobra or up dog. Lower plank push up and down dog. Sink the heels. We're going to step or hop in to your forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold, and slowly inhale, come on up to standing. Big breath in and exhale. So we're going to add our YogaShred now, okay? Have your water nearby. So one of the differences between YogaShred and regular yoga is that you're going to need to breathe through your mouth because you're going to need the oxygen. Okay, so, and have your water nearby. So, our first YogaShred move, we're going to do 12 minutes of YogaShred because we're going to do 3 4-minute shreds. So our first one is running burpees. All right, I'm going to show you modified first, and then as we go through, you can build up to not modified, the high intensity version if you prefer. But our aim is to move fast so that we activate the fast twitch muscles in the body. Okay, and that's where we're going to get our cardiovascular benefits and really rev up the metabolism. which is gonna keep calories burning all day long. All right, so showing you modified first, we're gonna do 20 seconds high intensity, 10 seconds rest. And we're gonna do that 8 times for each 4-minute shred. All right, so first one is our running burpees. So we're gonna start in chair pose. We're gonna come forward, hands to the mat, knees are very bent. We're gonna step back to a plank with our bent knees, okay? And then we're gonna run this burpee, okay? So knee in, knee in, knee in, knee in. Step or hop back up to the hand, into your chair pose, and then pump it up, okay? So that was a modified version. So let us start, here we go. Chair pose, hands to the mat, step back to knees bent plank, knee in, knee in, knee in. As fast as you can. Hop back into the hands, chair pose, punch it up. Here we go, keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop it in, chair, pump it up. One more time, hands to the mat, plank, in. Do it as fast as you can. Good. Now breathe. If you need to do those knees in slower, do them slower. See what I mean about needing to breathe through your mouth now? All right, take big, big breaths in this rest. And the rest is not long. So here we go. Chair, second round. Plank. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop in, chair, punch it up. And again. Okay, as fast or as slow as you need to do it. Hop it in, chair, hop up. Okay, that doesn't need to be a hop if the hop is too much for you. It can just be like a heels hop, so shoop. Okay, good. Breathe. Walk around, breathe, shake it up. Okay, here we go again. Big breath in. Exhale. You can begin to run this plank if you like. Okay, that's what I would do in my own practice. Punch up. Okay, plank. Run or fast knees in. Hop in. Chair. Punch it up or just a little hop. Last time for this round. And hop. Okay, that's 3 rounds. Shake it out, breathe. Big breaths in and out. Get the oxygen. Okay, here we go. So you're halfway through this shred now. Okay. As fast or as slow as you need. In my own practice, I'll run it like this. Press up. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop. Remember, we're trying to go fast to activate the fast twitch muscles. And good. Breathe. Woo-hoo. All right. So if you were doing the modified version, maybe you want to experiment with taking it up a little bit now. Okay, your choice. You know your body. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time for this round. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, that's 5 rounds. Breathe and shake it out. Okay, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it looks totally different to yoga, but guys, you gotta shake it up. You gotta change things up if you want to change the results. If you've plateaued and you're no longer getting out of yoga what you used to, you need to rev it up. Okay, we're nearly there. That's 6. Short and sweet. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, here we go. Chair, hands down, plank. 8, 7, 6, 2, 1. Chair. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You see, you need to breathe. That's my running breath. That's how I breathe when I run. Okay, I think that was 3. So that's 7. One more round to go in these running burpees. Here we go. Try and give this one all you've got. All right. Chair. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, chair. Pump it up one more time. Let's have a double pump at the last one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good. Okay. If you were not sweating before, you're probably sweating now. Okay, next shred. Little drink of water. And breathe. Okay, we're taking it into a forearm plank crunch. So, the good thing about this is that in these one-sided moves, you can only do it 4 rounds on each side to get your total of 4. So, showing you the modified version first. Come into a modified forearm plank. So the right forearm is down, the right knee is down. Your left hand is here for support. Your left leg is lifted and crunch it in. Okay, working the obliques, the whole side body, and in fact, we're working both sides. Okay, this side is lifting and supporting, this side is crunching. All right, so here we go. Top hand for support. I'll show you more advanced as we go through. So crunch. So the first round, just get used to the alignment. Okay, not pushing the leg up into the air, but straight out. Okay, with force. Okay, and then rest. So that's our first round. All right, so as we go through, we're going to build up with speed, and then we're going to actually make it more intense. I'll show you how. So second round. Okay, bottom knee down. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's make it faster this time, okay? So hit in, in, in. Remember to breathe. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Big breath in, open up the arms, open up the chest. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to show you some more advanced options. Pick and choose, okay? Forearm down. You can have your bottom leg up and pull, 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 or kick, kick, kick. Okay? 15. All right, you notice I'm not talking when I'm doing that, right? Inhale and exhale. One more round. You can choose one of those versions we've done, or take it to the full shebang bang. Take the arm up, take the leg up. Okay, so you're in just a full forearm plank, and you're crunching in with the arm. Okay, choose your level. Lift the back leg, pull, pull. Breathe, breathe. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Good, I'm dripping with sweat. I hope you are too. All right, I'm going to turn it around so that I'm doing the other side. You can roll it over so that you're doing the other side. All right, so starting off with the modified. Left forearm down, left knee down, right hand for support, right leg lifts, and in. Kick, 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 kick. As hard as you can, okay? Activate the fast twitch muscles. 10 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe. Big breath in, open the chest. And exhale. Catch your breath, inhale. And exhale. Here we go again. So you know the unmodified versions, and you know the modified. So you can choose to just work on your speed while you have this good, stable foundation of balance, and that is totally awesome. Okay, work on kicking that leg out as hard and as fast as you can. Okay, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 2 more rounds. Choose your level. Maybe you can take it up a notch. Maybe you can add balance to the challenge. Okay, you choose. But remember, it's a short workout, so you got to give it all you've got if you want to see the results. I'm going to take my bottom knee up this time. I'm going to leave my top hand for support. and just work from full plank. Abdominals are in nice and tight. 8 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 1 more round. Big inhale. And exhale. I'm going to do the full shebang bang with my top hand off and my bottom knee off. Full plank and pulling the arm, the elbow, and the knee together. Okay? You choose what you're doing today, but give it all you've got. Here we go. 5, 4, 2, 1. Good, and I fell down right on cue. All right, awesome. Big inhale, fill the lungs. And exhale, round the back. Push out to the air. Big inhale, open the chest, fill the lungs. And exhale, release. Okay, our last shred is going to be the abdominals, okay? A strong core is really the beginning, the middle, and the end of everything. It supports us in everything we do, okay? So we're going to start by doing a little bicycle crunch type thing. I'm loath to call it a crunch though, because I don't want the same old that you learned to do a decade ago. So we're lifting the head and shoulders off the mat. We have a space between our chin and our chest. The fingertips are behind the head, and our face and our elbows are actually facing up towards the ceiling. Pull the tummies in tight. Okay, let's spend the first round just getting used to the orientation. Okay, elbow to knee, but don't forget to keep that chin off the chest and elbows and face facing towards the ceiling. Okay, so first round, just for orientation, getting your alignment, and that's that. Okay, and then we lie down and we breathe. Okay, second round, once you have your orientation, take it a bit faster. Okay, if you need to keep it slow, but whenever you're ready, and as soon as you're ready, crank it up a notch. 8 more, 7. And you hear the breathing, okay? You have to force the carbon dioxide out, and that pulls the oxygen that you need in. And in between, stretch the body nice and long. Here we go, third round of the obliques. Five more. Good. Nice long body, reach the toes long, reach the fingertips long. Last time with the obliques, and then we're going to change for the remaining 4 shreds. Okay? Here we go. Choose your speed, but try and give it all you've got. And last one. Good, make the body long. Big breath in and exhale. So we're going to leave the legs long on the mat here. Have the toes pointing up. Bring the fingertips back behind the head again. Chin is off the chest. You're not cranking on your neck, okay? Your abdominals are doing this work. And now we're working on the front abdominals. We did the obliques just now. Now we're going for the front, all right? So strong legs, the legs are engaged. And crunch and down, crunch and down. Elbows and face are facing up to the ceiling. And you probably feel this a bit more having just done the obliques. Okay, so taking it slow in this first round, just to get used to the orientation. Okay, engaged legs, abdominals in tight. Just have 2 more. Good, and take it down, lengthen out the whole body. Okay. Now you can work on your speed. If you can crank it up a bit here, now go ahead and crank it up. And add your breath. 10 more. Good, I lost count. Lengthen through the body. You're probably really feeling it now, and you'll probably feel it tomorrow. Okay, guys? So if you're sore tomorrow, that is not unexpected, okay? Try and stretch it out and get back to doing the shreds maybe the next day. Okay, here we go. And take it down. Big breath in. Last round, guys. Last round. Say count to 25, okay? Long legs, legs engaged, toes pointing up, fingertips behind the ears, tummy's in nice and tight, and here we go. And take it down. Nice long body. Great job. Okay, guys, that was 12 minutes of shred, okay? Where we engage the fast twitch muscle fibers of the body. That means we encourage the muscles to build endurance, not just tone, but endurance and strength. Okay, and this is going to benefit us. Let's bring the right knee into the chest. Left leg long. This is going to benefit us in all the other intense activities that we do. So it helps us build our cardiovascular fitness. Let's cross the right foot over to the left. Try and hold it with your left hand or wedge it in your left elbow and kind of cradle that bottom half of the leg in the body. A nice sort of reclined pigeon stretch here. Okay, and just cradle that leg in. So we're building our cardiovascular fitness. So if you like to do anything else like run or cycle or spin or anything, this type of activity, this yoga shred, really helps train us for those activities. You will see your cardiovascular fitness just like grow leaps and bounds. Okay, you'll be a better runner, a better cyclist. You'll be able to go for longer, you'll feel stronger, you'll breathe better. Okay, yoga, I've always said I love to run, and yoga, I've always said, taught me to breathe. It taught me how to breathe to do the best and run for the longest that I could run. All right, so from here we're gonna just stretch out the back. So take this right leg and reach it over to the left side of the body, okay? Hold on with your left hand if you can, and then the right arm, right shoulder reaches back to the right side of the body. Try and lengthen through both legs. So great stretch for the back here as well, especially the lower back. Okay, and now we're taking it back to our yoga breathing. Okay, so once you've caught your breath after the shreds, we're back to our yoga breathing, in and out through the nose. Tummy's in nice and tight here. One more big breath in, and exhale, release. Good, just give this right knee one more hug, and switch sides. So release that right leg down, hug the left leg in, and squeeze it in tight. Okay, then cradle that left arm, so hook it into the right elbow or hold it with the right hand, whichever you feel comfortable, and gently pull that leg in towards the body for a lovely pigeon stretch on the left side. Okay, so the other thing that yoga shred does is it revs up the metabolism. It's HIIT, so anybody who's ever done high intensity interval training would have recognized that. It is HIIT moves in a yoga class, okay? So we know that HIIT revs up the metabolism and keeps the calories burning for hours and hours and hours afterwards. It's not just the calories that you burn in the class. Okay, so you get that maintained or sustained calorie burn from this activity as well. Okay, one more big breath in. And then as we exhale, let's take this foot over to the right side. I don't want to kick my yoga girl though. Okay, and then the left arm and shoulder releases back down for a lovely relaxing twist through this lower back. All right, tummy's in nice and tight. Big breath in and exhale. So as you would have realized, that's really different to a traditional yoga class, and you're gonna feel different tomorrow. You might well feel sore, okay? And if you've been practicing yoga for a long time, maybe you don't feel sore anymore because you've done all the poses, you've done all the types of yoga, but this this is different, so you're going to feel different, I suspect. All right. So let's come back to the center. We're going to slowly hug those knees into the chest, and we're going to roll it up to sitting. Okay, if this is not comfortable on your back, you can roll to the side and just press yourself up to a seated position. Okay, but if you're fine with this, it's actually a nice massage if you have no back issues. Okay, and then we're going to come on up to seated. We're going to open the legs wide, so I'm going to shift back on my mat, open my legs wide for like a straddle splits. Okay, and then I'm just going to fold forward. And this is a really nice relaxing pose to finish with. Don't have your legs so far apart that it's too intense on your inner thighs or your hamstrings, okay? If your legs start to tremble, if they're too far apart, you'll be better off bringing them closer in together. All right, a little bend in the back of those knees to protect the hamstrings. And then if you have yoga blocks or bolsters or something you can rest the upper body on, go ahead and bring them in front of you. And then let yourself rest the head, neck, and shoulders in this wide leg forward fold, okay? And we're gonna stay here while we bring our heart rate all the way down, stretching out these hamstrings, stretching out the lower back, so the body is as warm as it's gonna get after the shred. And of course, warm muscles are the best time, it's the best time to really do very, very deep, intense stretches, okay? So stay here for as long as you can, as long as you have time. And then when you're done, we're just going to bring the soles of the feet together into a butterfly pose. A nice way to ease out any remaining tension you might have in that lower back. So pressing the legs down towards the floor, holding onto the feet or to the shins, wherever you reach. Inhale, lengthen through the back body, and exhale and fold. And inhale and lengthen, and exhale and fold. So take any other poses that you feel the need to take to complete your practice. If you need to do inversions or anything else that you need to do to complete your practice, or if you want to just take it down into Shavasana, a full relaxation pose, and spend some time there relaxing, allowing the body to acclimate to all that awesomeness that it just did, go ahead and do that. And please let me know what you thought of this. Let me know if you liked it or if it was just too way out there. I really love it. I'm seeing great results. So I figure I'm going to do some more of these videos. But I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like to be notified when I put up more videos. Okay, until then, namaste. Thank you for joining me and have a rocking day.